Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from December 2nd to the 8th, and I'm using this clue kit from Scribble Prints Co. And I chose this kit for this week for a few reasons. Number one, this was the week of my birthday, and I didn't feel like using like a Christmassy kit on my birthday. I also just didn't have another kit in mind, and it just made sense to use this kit. And I was very pleasantly surprised by the color scheme. I haven't looked at this kit since it came in the mail, and in my head I was positive that it was going to be another like primary plus green color scheme, which I'm kind of sick of, if I'm going to be honest. It's my least favorite color scheme, even though, yes, I know it's the Harry Potter houses, and like I do love myself a Harry Potter kit, so sometimes I just deal with it and suck it up. But I thought that this was going to be a red, yellow, blue, green kit because of Colonel Mustard. And then when I opened it up and I saw that it was green, red, blue, and purple, I was so excited because I also think that this is just a much better winter color scheme, in my opinion. And it's just more pleasing to my eye. I was very happy with it. And also, I did treat myself to the full kit for this week. And luckily I did so because I think after finishing this, I had, I think, one or two little things left. And I almost ran out like on the first half of this week because I had so much to mark. And I did also leave some things out again because, as you know, I will avoid a day extender if I can. And so, yeah, everything didn't make the final cut, but I did squeeze quite a bit in there. Most of it not very interesting. Nothing really exciting happened this week because, once again, it was another one of these weeks where like work has just been awful and stressful and busy, and like, not that it's never not awful, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, Clue is one of my favorite movies of all time. So it just, I don't know. It made sense to use it for this week. As far as things that happened this week, well, this is the week coming off of Thanksgiving, unfortunately, and I was still like completely drained from being around people for 4 days straight, and I was so tired, and I just wanted to be by myself. And on Monday, Joe asked me if I would get him a free pizza because we had used his free pizza the week before, and he was like, hey, the guy who's giving away free pizza posted on Facebook that if your name has, I think, an N and a V in it, he'll give you a free pizza. So he wanted me to to do it because my name has an N and a V in it, not my first name, but like my whole name. So I did, and the guy was like, yep, you can have a free pizza. And so I was like, okay, cool, we'll get it another day. But he really wanted me to get it on Monday. And this is so pathetic of me. But I was so tired, and this was going to be the first day that I got to like be completely alone. When he asked me to leave my warm apartment to go out in like, I think it might have been raining too, I can't remember, but the weather wasn't amazing. I started silently weeping, like crying. Like, this is the first time I have shed a tear in a while. And it, like, I feel it's a little embarrassing to even say this, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, I cried because I didn't want to see anyone or do anything, and I just wanted to be by myself. Long story short, it ended up being totally fine. The pizza place is 5 minutes from my apartment. So he came, he picked me up. I also had wet hair because I had just gotten out of the shower. So that didn't feel great, but he picked me up. We went to the pizza place. The guy was super nice, gave me the free pizza, and gave me a free cherry Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi except for cherry Pepsi, so that worked out great for me. And I was like, I'm keeping the fucking drink because I left my apartment for this shit. So I gave Joe the pizza, took my Pepsi, went back in my apartment, and finished my evening. Was crying dramatic? It absolutely was, but I'm sure that if you are the same type of person as me and you need a lot of time alone in order to replenish your, I don't know, fucking reserves, I don't know, you get it, right? Like being around people, even when it's good, even when you like the people, even when you're having a good time, it still takes so much out of you that you need to be a hermit for a little while. So that was very dramatic of me. And then besides that, nothing really happened this week. Like I was just tired and annoyed, and work was a lot, and that was basically it. As far as my birthday goes, my birthday was on Sunday, and Joe had previously asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday, and I told him, I was like, I want to do absolutely nothing. I want to stay in. I want to sit. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anyone. That is what I want for my fucking birthday. In my head, in my opinion, that is the most low maintenance request on earth, because nobody even needs to do anything except leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like such a simple request in my head. Well, he texts me on like Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember, and he's like, hey, so so-and-so is going to go see, I don't even remember the fucking band, but he was like, they're coming on Friday, and I was thinking we could go. So I know we were supposed to have dinner with your mom on Friday. I purposely planned it for Friday because, again, I did not want to do a single thing on my real birthday, okay? But, could she do it on Sunday? Or he said another day. I don't fucking remember what he said, but basically, like, can we move it to a different day because I want to go to this concert? Okay, fine. So already, my birthday, this is dramatic. I realize this is dramatic, okay? I get it, but in my head, I'm like, all right, well, my birthday's ruined. Because now I have to leave, put on clothes, drive to New Jersey, and see my mom, who I like. I want to see my mom, but I want to see her not on my birthday. I didn't want to see anyone on my birthday, okay? So I'm like, all right, well, that's shot to shit. And now we're also going to have to stop at Walmart to pick up Joe's tires because there's a $6 toll to go over the Ben Franklin Bridge. So it doesn't make sense to pay the $6 toll when I go see my mom, and then I pay the $6 toll again to go get Joe's tires. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. So I knew we were going to have to stop at Walmart now. And then I was like, okay, well, I had errands to run in New Jersey as well, which I was hoping to do on Friday. So now I have to do them on Sunday because, again, the toll. So now my entire birthday has gone from me not doing shit except for maybe playing like Hogwarts Legacy and watching a movie, to me having to run errands, go to Walmart, and drive out to see my mom. Again, I realize I'm being dramatic. I get that. I sound like a fucking bitch. I know. Anyway, the best part is Friday comes and he's like, yeah, we're not going to go to the concert. I've already rearranged all this shit. And he's not going to the concert on Friday. So it's fine, whatever, it's fine. And then, so my birthday on Sunday comes, and I was just like in the worst mood. And I'm like a people pleaser, and I freak out when I am late to things or whatever. And so we're running late. And then I forgot. So I invited my roommate to come to dinner, but that's when it was on Friday. And I didn't think she was going to want to come on Sunday because she's one of those people where like she needs to be home by like 5 p.m. on Sunday in order to like function the next day at work. So I just thought she was going to bail. And she's like, no, I'm going to come. So on one hand, I'm so happy that she's coming because I love her. But at the same time, I'm like, great, now this trip there is going to be 20 minutes longer because we have to go pick up my roommate because I would never ask her to drive and lose her parking spot because, as we all know, losing your parking spot is like the worst thing ever. So we go pick up my roommate, then have to essentially drive all the way back to Joe's to get to New Jersey. So that wasted 20 minutes. And also I like had to unload my car so that Joe's tires were going to fit. And to be completely fair, he said he would unload it. But because I'm so stressed out about being late and because he has ADHD and he's late to everything, we were already running late. So I ran outside and completely emptied my car and like loaded up all our returns and whatever. Like I did all of it. Even though he did offer, he was going to do it, but I knew that if I let him do it, we would have been like 40 minutes late leaving instead of 20 minutes late leaving. So I did it all. And then we ran our errands, whatever. I had to return to Target and I was like, fuck it, we're not doing it because I refuse to keep my mother waiting. I don't like doing that. Like it's one thing to be late when it's his stuff, but when it's mine, I am fucking hellbent on being on time. And we were exactly on time. So anyway, then after dinner, my roommate said she needed to get cat food. And I was like, okay, well then I'm doing my Target return. We'll just go to Target. So we go to Target. And I could kind of tell, and again, this is also my fault because I don't like asking people for things. I don't tell people how I'm really feeling. I just keep it all inside. But I could tell that my roommate was getting stressed and anxious and she wanted to go home and she was getting annoyed that like Joe was looking at sweatshirts because she just wanted to leave. And I was getting really, really stressed out and like sick to my stomach because I don't like making people wait. So finally we're getting ready to go back home. And Joe was like, oh my God, you wanted to get your free Starbucks drink for your birthday. Why don't you just get it here? Because there was a Starbucks in the Target. And I was like, no, let's go. He's like, I don't get it. Why don't you just go get it? Like, this is stupid. This is the only day you can get it. It's right there. And I was like, no. And he wasn't understanding. And then I finally explained, I'm like, she is getting pissed. We have to leave because it's making me sick. So I didn't get my free Starbucks. I didn't get my day of doing nothing. Because here's the thing. Doing nothing on a Friday doesn't count because I have work, you know? The only day I could truly do nothing was Sunday, and we didn't get back until like 9 p.m. So I was out the entire day doing stuff. Now, it was really good to see my mother, but I wanted to do nothing. And then the final thing that happened this week was on Saturday. This was actually really exciting. So we sort of turned it into like a birthday celebration for me, even though originally it just so happened that this was the only weekend we could go. But we saw the musical, and it was very gay and very funny. Some of it was annoying. Like the guy who played Adam annoyed the absolute living shit out of me. I thought he was terrible. But the guy who played Dr. Gordon, he was great. He had really good comedic timing. It was so funny. Like when he chopped off his foot, I was dying laughing. It was hilarious. And then we went to the Continental for dinner because they have one of my like favorite things on earth, which is their Brussels sprouts. If you're ever in Philadelphia, go to Continental Midtown, get the Brussels sprouts, delicious. So we went there, and so that was nice. Like it was good. It was fun. We made it to the musical on time. I was worried we were going to be late, like we are to everything. So that was good. And just a very random thing to do. And I'm glad we did it because I want, like, even though I'm burnt out and I've been doing too many things that I don't want to do, I'm still hell-bent on doing the things that I want to do, and not just using all of my, energy on, like, what do you call it? Commitments that I like, like family and shit. I want to use some of my energy on things that I enjoy. So that was good. That was fun. Again, like, just to clarify, me being upset on my birthday is all me. It's not anybody else. I'm working through it very slowly. I have to start telling people what I want, because I promise you, without a doubt, if I had told my roommate, like, hey, I know you want to go home, but like, is it okay if I get my free Starbucks? She would have been like, oh my God, yeah, of course. I know she would have done that, but still, I was so sick to my stomach by even the thought of asking her to do that I didn't. And I really wanted to try. So anyway, my fault. But anyway, let's quickly go through the day by day, starting with Monday. The first thing I marked was that I was just really stressed out at work. I think it's a mess, beautiful mess, something, I think. Anyway, with a Once More with Love sticker, I marked that the kitchen was a mess because over the weekend, my roommate had baked, and holy fucking shit, there was cookie dough and jam covering everything, covering the floor. It was awful, and it took all of my willpower not to waste my free time cleaning it. I just made her a list of all the things she missed so that she could do it when she got home, because I couldn't. Then with this Planning Roses washing machine, I marked that I did the laundry. With this light bulb from, I think, Once More with Love, I marked that I switched our electricity provider. I'm not sure how it works where you live, but here, every once in a while, you can like go and find a new company that gives the cheapest price. So I did that. Then with this Rabbit Hole Handcraft sticker, I marked that I was really tired. With a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker, I marked getting Joe his free pizza. With this Munchkin holding a Pepsi, I marked that the guy gave me a free Pepsi. With this Prairie Planner planner, I marked planning, I assume. What does it say? yeah, I filmed and pulled. Then with this Prairie Planner book, I marked that I read, and that was it for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was this was the coldest I had been so far in the morning, and it was really hard to get out of my bed, and I used a Stick with a Plan Co sticker for that. With this Sticky Perks audiobook sticker, I marked that I finished my re-listen of Behind Closed Doors. With this water bottle, I feel like I said that before. Did I mark that twice by mistake? I don't think so. Anyway, with this water bottle left over from a kit, I marked that I forgot my water bottle at home. It ended up being fine. I just used like a disposable coffee cup and just kept filling it with water all day. With another one of these mess something stickers, I marked that I hate my job. With this Fight Me Munchkin, I marked fuck Rakuten, because on Black Friday I had placed an order and it had 10% cash back. And I know without a doubt that I clicked it because I was like, do not forget, because this is a big order. Doesn't matter. I'm returning everything I got. But point being, I knew it was set and I should have taken a screenshot. I should have done like a screen recording. I don't know. But anyway, they said that like, no, you didn't use it. You didn't use the right link, which is bullshit. I did, but whatever. Then with this Farting Munchkin, I marked that I was really gassy. With this Olive Studio Olive, I marked having disgusting green tea. With this this Crying Munchkin, I marked that a coupon I had wouldn't work. I had a buy one, get one free bowl for Panda Express, and the coupon wasn't working. There was something wrong with their site. It just kept on saying like an error has occurred. So Joe, because I refused to call, I was already like, so my anxiety was like up to my fucking eyebrows. So the thought of like calling made me sick. So he called and he got this woman to email me a specific coupon code, and it worked. We got the buy one, get one free. And then he went out, picked it up, and brought it to me. So that was great. Then, and I used a Munchkin for that. I also used Munchkins to mark watching the challenge. And then the final thing on Tuesday with a Sticky Perks book was that I read. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with this Stick with the Plan Co sticker was that it was 24 degrees in the morning when I walked to work. With another one of these new stickers, I marked that I had like a million phone calls I had to make. With another olive, I marked making green tea again. Then with this what the fuck rabbit hole sticker, I marked that the entire apartment reeked, and I was so upset, and I was really confused too. Like it smelled like armpits and onions. And I went into the kitchen and it didn't look like my roommate had cooked. So I was like extra confused, but also the hallway on our floor was even more strong than in our apartment. And every single room, the bathroom, like everything reeked except my bedroom. So anyway, she comes out and she's like, do you fucking smell that? I'm like, of course I smell that. I was like, were you cooking? And she was like, no, it smelled like this. And it's this new guy who moved into the building. He constantly makes the hallway smell like pot and just like garbage and I guess onions and feet. Like it was, and the thing is, it's pungent. That's the thing. I lit so many candles. I took our bathroom spray and sprayed the outside of our apartment, like the hallway, to try to neutralize the smell. Disgusting. Then with this Fox and Cactus sticker, I marked that I did an upper body workout. With this sticker, I think it's also Fox and Cactus, I marked that I made mac and cheese. With this little piece of candy that I think was deco, I marked that I ate candy. With this Prairie Planner microphone, I marked that I did a voiceover. With this Scribble Prints Co. laptop, I marked that I watched some YouTube. With this envelope from who knows where, I marked that I got some stickers in the mail. And then with another Prairie Planner book, I marked that I read. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with another one of these girls was that I slept through my alarm. I don't know why, but my volume on my phone was very, very, very low, and I couldn't hear my alarm for like 25 minutes. So it's not like I hit snooze or off or something. I was just sleeping through the sound. Then with these glasses from Piper Paper Company, I marked that I wore glasses to work because I just did not have time to like look presentable. With this is a backache munchkin, but I was just marking that my wrist really hurt. It had been hurting since Thanksgiving, and currently it's, I think, the 19th of December, and my wrist still really, really hurts. So I need to figure that out. Then with this Cursing Pumpkin Paper Coterra, I marked that I was just really overstimulated by all of the assholes outside my office building. Like, walking out of Center City was a fucking nightmare. Just like everywhere I turned, there was some cunt bag that I just wanted to push into oncoming traffic. Then with this TV from the Prairie Planner, I marked that I watched Arcane with my roommate and her little brother, who was on the phone. He's not here, but he like calls in and we like watch together. Then with this camera from Erica G Designs, I marked that I filmed. With a book from Once More With Love, I marked that I read. And then with this Papershire cat, I marked that Brad was being a little bitch in the middle of the night and waking me up. Then moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked was that I was exhausted again, and I used a munchkin for that because Brad had kept me up all night. With this Fox and Cactus cat, I marked that I worked remote. With this pen that I believe is just leftover deco, I marked that I filled in my spread. Then with this Aldi sticker from Stick with the Plan Co., I marked that my trip to Aldi was like a hot mess express. Either I read the sign wrong, even though it was like directly under all the strawberries, so I don't think I did, but it said that they were on sale for like $2.49 or something, and then they rang up $4.49, but I was going on my break, so I had limited time. I didn't have time to like run back and check the price or have somebody like adjust, whatever, or even remove it, so I just fucking bought the strawberries for $4.49, which killed me. I only bought them because I thought they were $2.49, but whatever. I accidentally dropped a thing of yogurt in the store. It didn't open or anything, but it was embarrassing. Then I forgot sour cream. Ended up being okay because surprisingly, Greek yogurt is very similar to sour cream. I never believed it, but it's decent, especially if you use hot sauce. And then when I got home, my glove got stuck on like the deadbolt lock on my door, and a huge like thread came out of it, so I still have to fix that. So yeah, it was just kind of a mess of a trip. Then with these boxes from Scribble Prints Co., I marked that I went to UPS to pick up a package. With this slice of pizza from Fox and Cactus, I marked that Joe and I got City View pizza. With this Prairie Planner TV, I marked that we watched the challenge again. And then moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was I was just not happy this day. I mean, yeah, I wasn't happy with this Fox, and I marked that with a Fox and Cactus girl. With this Prairie Planner lipstick, I marked that I got ready. Then with this, oh my God, what's the puppet's name? I'm blanking on the puppet's name, but with this Saw sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. And then this is also from Stick with the Plan Co., I believe, but I cut this like theater sticker and combined the two to mark Saw the Musical. Then with this Pumpkin Paper Coterra, I marked that we went to the Continental. With an emoji carrying Walmart bags, I marked that we went to Walmart, and Joe took me, but he was like, we're going tomorrow. Why do you want to go now? And I was like, because I don't want to waste time tomorrow. I don't want to be doing shit on my birthday. I would rather do it tonight. So we went to Walmart, and I got most of the things that I needed. Then with these munchkins watching TV, I marked that we watched Strange Darling, very much enjoyed. And then with this Papershire sticker, I marked that we went to bed at 5 a.m. Then moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked was that I got, what did I get? Like 6 hours of sleep, I think. What does that say? Yeah, I got like 6 hours of sleep. With this Party Pooper sticker from Fox and Cactus, I marked that I just felt like Party Pooper. I was not excited to like exist this day. With another of these girls, I marked that I was just getting really stressed about the time and started like loading and unloading the car myself. With this tire sticker from the Prairie Planner, I marked that we picked up Joe's tires. With another Prairie Planner sticker, I marked that we went to the mall to do errands, and I also got my Sephora birthday gift. Then with this Coffee Monsters Co. sticker, I marked that we met my mom at this place called Dunleavy's, which I actually really liked. It was like an Irish bar situation, but it was the closest I could find to like right in between where she lives and where I live. It's like essentially middle of nowhere in between. So I was happy that I could find something where nobody would have to like travel too far, because again, she lives like an hour and 20 minutes away. Then with this anxious emoji, I marked that I was getting stressed out about like my roommate getting, ready to leave, and like I felt like she was, getting upset, and that made me stressed out. Then with this heartbroken munchkin, I marked that I didn't get Starbucks, and also on the way home, 2 warning lights came on in my car. And if you guys know my car saga, you will know that I finally sold the 2 pieces of shit that I owned and bought my friend's car, finally got my friend's car under my name, paid her almost $1,000 more than she would have gotten for the car from the dealership. Now the brakes need to either be changed or cleaned. There's something wrong with a chain in the front. And there's one other thing I can't remember. Anyway, so then these 2 warning lights come on, and I'm like about to fucking cry. It could be 3 different things. It could be a sensor, it could be a hole in the like exhaust pipe, or it could be the catalytic converter, which sounds very expensive to fix. So I just wanted to open the car door and roll into oncoming traffic because I just can't handle any more car shit, and I'm just so mad. I just bought this fucking car that she has told me she has literally never had a problem with. And I've driven it like 5 times, and it already has all these problems. Like, anyway, I got really upset. Then with this period cramp munchkin, I marked that like I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and Joe was in the bathroom for 40 minutes. Why do men go to the bathroom for so long? Maybe it was 30. I'm pretty sure it was 40 though. I'm pretty fucking sure it was 40 minutes. Because they just like look at their phone and shit, and I'm like dying. Then the final thing I marked for Sunday with this Stick with the Plan Co sticker was that we watched Apartment 7A, I think is what it's called, and it's a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. It's a little bit slow, but I did enjoy it, and I really liked the end. So anyway, that's it for this week. It really wasn't a bad week besides the fact that I'm just very tired and very stressed, and like, when am I not? I know, like, it's getting old. But in my defense, the Thanksgiving weekend really did me in. I really need some PTO that I spend just like alone doing nothing. Not even like today. So actually today I'm filming this. I think I said the 19th. I'm on PTO right now. Like, this is my quote unquote Christmas break because I have extra PTO that I get to use because it doesn't roll over. But I am currently washing my sheets. I did the dishes. I just took the litter out. I have to vacuum. I'm doing this voiceover, and then I have a bunch of other errands that I have to run. So I don't count today as like, a day to relax, if you get what I mean. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to stop complaining. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.